Hey y'all, hey, how y'all feel? Want to see how I made this unique, almost zero cost typography print for my art gallery wall? I'll show you, but first let's talk about it. I was so inspired by this typography print art that I found on Etsy, but I wasn't about to pay for it. Stay tuned for how I DIY'd my own version. We've been in our new home for almost 2 years now, and I'm on a mission to use as much as what I have on hand to decorate before buying anything new. Plus, I wanted the decor to be unique and specific to who we are. Y'all, I was stuck in an ADHD fueled design stupor until I got inspired by this themed Airbnb we visited when I visited Joshua Tree last spring. That visit sparked the idea to create a theme for my home as a source of decor inspiration, but more on that in a moment. I grew up in the southeastern United States, and when I think about my Black, joyful Southern experience, I think of the little big town of Blythewood, South Carolina that raised me. I think of Southern neo soul, wrinkled church fans, feet tapping on dusty old hardwood floors as the organ played a soulful version of an old hymn. I think of soul food, gold teeth, blues music, hot combs and hair grease, Cash Money Records taking over for the 99 and the 2000, old rotary phones, handmade quilts, vibing the good music as the record player's needle glides through the grooves, the Dungeon Family, washboards and old metal pans used for shucking peas and soaking beans, among many other things. That's when I decided on the theme Southern Soul Sanctuary. When you walk into our home, I want guests to feel comfort, shelter, safety, and inspiration. Kind of like the first bite of a hot bowl of black eyed peas and cornbread on a cool fall day. Yeah, just like that. When it came to the art inspiration, the phrase howdy was definitely out of the question. And y'all was cool, but I wanted something that represented Southern blackness in all its glory. Love Yours, spelled just like the North Carolina raised rapper J. Cole's song of the same title, was perfect. In the song, Cole reminds us that ain't no such thing as a life that's better than yours. No such thing as a life that's better than yours. No such thing, no such thing. So love yours or love what's in front of you. That's the perfect representation of growing up close to family in the South. So let's get started. I had one 12 by 24-inch canvas left over from a 2-pack I purchased years ago, and I thought this would be perfect. The only other supplies I used were already on hand: these paint markers, a pencil, an eraser, and my trusty Canva app. Now, the font with the underlining in the inspiration art was unique, and Canva is a lifesaver because I use it to create a design from scratch. I found a comparable font called Old Star and created a template with my chosen phrase. Luckily, I had a projector on hand, so I fit the phrase to the canvas and traced it with a pencil. Then I used the paint pens to fill in the letters. Finally, I came back with a large eraser to remove any visible lines. Here's the final product in the gallery wall. How do y'all think it turned out? Want to see more? Tell me in the comments. Bye, y'all.